Hello winners and welcome to this very special Forex live weekly Forex forecast for USD, or for USD, for pound, for dollar, for yen, for gold, for US oil. Today is my national holiday. This is our public holiday. This is where we go out and are celebrating, we're eating sausages, eating cakes, eating and celebrating in children's parade. We do all sorts of things with our flag, so that's why you can see the national flag there today, because we have to put up our flag today. So that's that. So welcome traders. I hope you can hear me nice and easy. If not, I would like you to tell me so I can change that. Then I am happy today, I am well today, and today we are going to crush it, right? We're going to crush it today, so we're good, So if you're here today, please state your pairs that you want me to cover today, and please, if you have something humorous to say, please say it. I am all open for humor today. Today is our national holiday, so I can't be angry, I can't be sad, so almost good. I can hear myself, that's good. Okay, so let's start. Where should we start, people? I'm Beetle, Forex trader, economist, mentor. I help you guys become better traders by providing free content for you here. So yeah, I'm all yours. That's kind of what happens today. So I have some requests, I know, but I just want to give it out to you. You start the ball, you start the currency, and I will go through all those pairs connected to that currency, whatever currency you start with. All right, Mima says pound Swissy and euro pound. Okay, so pound. Okay, all right. You have to have Coke. I need a sponsorship. Anyone? Like, can anyone give me a sponsorship on Coke? It's 17th of May, so I can eat and drink what I want. So somebody take a photo now, screenshot this, and then send it to Coca-Cola and ask me if I can get what do you call it? A sponsorship. So there we go. Pound Swissy. So where are we? What are we doing? What are we looking for? Okay, so where are we now? So really, if you're looking for some kind of this, that would be the best, I guess. Back up to 1850, that's kind of daunting, but I think that's what you can hope for. What it did last time, it broke out here. It had one candle down here, and the other one would close down here. Okay, so I would say in that situation, it's a bit less momentum now, today, than last time, but yeah. So yeah, I think definitely we're going down to 1650, and I also think that because that's a level that I have already, this is my pivot point, and this is me doing that line, so I think, yeah, that sounds like a good line to take profit. Is that forever profit? Is that going to be profit forever? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like your hard profit, take it or leave it. It's also a thing where you just fall, but it's also a thing of, is this also going to fall the same way as it did in March? Maybe not. So maybe we're just going back down to the support. Okay, then that's your plan. So then we're going to 1 hour. We closed here. I hope is not a strategy, but I hope that we can get a better entry. But if it falls, it falls. Like, it's gone. Then throughout the week, as you can see here, we are accelerating, and if you get any kind of daily push up, this is like at 1 p.m. at 12 noon again. That's another push up around. Okay, so either around noon European time or evening around 11 p.m. If that's a pullback, maybe that's a thing where it is actually high again before selling again. Okay, down to 1650. Where's the stop loss? It all depends where your entry are. And is this a good place to have an entry? Well, okay, 75 pips. Entry at 1850 is okay. Though this webinar does not contain any investment advice, it's only for educational purposes, and trading is risky, not afford for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Forex market is high risk, high reward. Whatever you win today can be lost tomorrow. Background color should be color black for a more clear chart. Well, I will look into it. Right now I have to mix and see. I like it this way. It makes me happy. It's white, it's bright, it makes me happy. And if you want a more clearer price, I say it loud, and here it is, and then you can go back in time and say, okay, where is this support he has been talking about? It's here and here and here and here. Okay, in that area I have said taking profit. Entry should be around 1815, and then I will have stop loss above this high here around 1922. Don't trade borrow money. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So you send me a message, but I will attend you after this live. Okay, that's that. We are good. We have entry, we have stop loss, we have target. What is the risk? That it can shoot up and go higher again. That's a risk. Other than that, we seem to be cascading and adding momentum. So don't buy it for whatever you do. And just remember, don't buy it. Like, this is not a buy. Okay? Euro USD. And because I've been asked by people like, should I stop? Should I take my loss on pound? Should I leave it? Please, I know you were here somewhere. Please take loss, go away. You need to go through your strategy. Make sure that you don't buy in a bearish market, because we haven't made a higher high on the 4 hour. That's where you should look once you have such a strong trend. Now, euro and pound is one that I have mentioned before that you can buy, but not until it has broken out. Okay, then you wait for the pullback. Ta-da! The target is 90.50 ish. That was not you, that was you. 90.50 ish. Entry should be around 88.60, and stop loss should be yeah, 75. Well, it's below this low here, but if it comes down here, you need to have at least this clear, so you need to at least be below 88.200 with the stop loss. And if it's down to 88, yeah, okay, fine. All right, then we are continuing. That's what I see. You're not allowed to sell it. It's bullish at the moment. Is there a pullback? Yeah, up to this one, up to 91. Then you as a seller could potentially look to sell it again. But right now, no. Yeah, we are welcome, Rafik. Also, people, have you guys shared this live to your friends? Like, I hope you have friends still. Have you shared this live to people? So other people also can come here and enjoy this free webinar with some Coke. Sorry for those who is fasting and having a Ramadan. And enjoying us on the national holiday and national day. And I don't know, should we do a Google search of how 17th of May looks like, just to have like okay, question, yes or no? So yes or no. Do you want me to do a quick Google search to show you how 17th of May in Norway is celebrated? Yes or no? Then Aussie. So we'll take that with the next pair. So Aussie was the first one to be requested for, so we can do Aussie. Aussie, I am already short or thinking of shorting. So double bottom, higher high, higher low, too low, not a new high, not a new low, not a new high, new low, new high. So what I see here is a change in momentum, okay? So we kind of broke this candle here, kind of. So it's not like entirely go, 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 go kind of a thing, but there's definitely stop losses here. There's definitely stop losses here. So wherever, if we ever come down to this area below 64, 64 is really the gate, the key to the gate to open. And once we break below 64, we're just... And target for this week is 63.30, okay? Or below. Maybe you can look at this as coming down this, bouncing back up, and then having a better entry next week. I think that's okay. And then ultimate target is 62.50 before I think it might try again. So I don't think this is the end. I think this is just the pause because it's not able to break above 66, which is a key level. All right. So for me here, we are bearish, generally risk off anyways. But yeah, that's that. Is that a double bottom? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. Rallon, because this is supposed to stop here as the pullback to the double bottom. This is supposed to be the double bottom. Once it fails to continue and starts challenging this so-called double bottom, it's no longer a double bottom. And if this is a double bottom, well, then we can look at double bottoms all the time. But a double bottom needs to be at the end of a trend. And is this an end of a trend and an uptrend? Okay, maybe I would. But if you are buying it, you need a close above 64.70 at least. Maybe up all the way to 65, then pull back, then higher. So like it really has to do this before you can even start buying. So it's really now bearish. That's like the first thing that I would say. And then if you enter around 64.5, if that happens, then stop loss above here. If you take the pullback, then stop loss above here. Okay, I think that's great, mate. Okay, 17th of May in Norway. Let's see. Images. So can you see that what's happening now? Yeah, so I'm just waiting for this thing to load on your side, and then we can talk it through. Just making sure we're all here. Okay, there we are. Okay, so what normally happens in Oslo is that there is a large children's parade every year where all the kids, here this is the main street, goes up all the way to the king, and the king and queen and the crown princess and the princess stands here and waving to all the children from all of Oslo. And they stand there from like 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. So they stand there for many hours, waving at kids. And every time they come up to the just in front of the king and queen, they then bow down the flags in honor as they are continuing to wave. So that's what they do in Oslo, and then around other towns you would kind of go around from one place to another and then visit like elderly people and then go to school, and then you have ice cream and have games and you have fun. And then in the morning you might have a breakfast with some champagne if you drink that, with some scrambled eggs, some sausages, some nice cake, and awesome, basically. So Norway is basically not, everyone is out, nobody's inside. Everyone has this, not everyone, but a lot of people wear this kind of a thing. We all have from different places in Norway. This is our princess and a prince and their children. So this is national, or what do you call it? National clothing of Norway. Yeah. Then that was that. I think it does that. And then we can, Oscar Leon says, how's life treating you? Well, I got my Coke, so life is awesome. And then in the evening around 11 p.m. today, there should have been a fireworks event where you run from one side of town to the other, down to the bay where you can see around out in the sea, and there's a huge fireworks that is sponsored by a local business, and I think it's costing like at least $20,000 or $30,000. So yeah, it's amazing. Okay, let's go back to Forex. That's what we're here today. I know I can see a lot of pairs being requested for. Aussie dollar, I am bearish on that. Pound Swissy, I am bearish on Pound Swissy. Euro pound, I am bull on euro and pound. Euro, USD, and Dixie, Euro USD. Okay, I have news for you. Until this one breaks, I am not going to trade Euro USD. Well, Rafiq, this is previous years and not this year. This year, there was nobody. Well, there was some people outside doing social distancing, and the king and queen went out in the streets of Norway in an open car. I don't know if you can find the photos now, but I can send it in my Discord channel, where they drive around in town and into the areas where they're not so well off, in an open car waving to people that are standing along the road, and it was not planned for. So yeah, and with the crown prince after them. So yeah, we have a very open monarchy, I would say. So that was, and then everyone signed the national anthem at 1 p.m. And then of course there was TV show for the biggest, largest TV stations, but yeah, other than that, yeah, it depends what you did yourself. Somebody went on the boat, somebody went out in the forest, somebody went on the mountaintops, somebody went to diving. So yeah, it all depends what you do. Well, Euro USD, I'm just trying to be, well, festives, And then I made pizza today. It's in the Discord channel. Awesome. Anyways, Euro USD, it's just ranging. And right now, are we pushing lower? I don't know. Maybe the target is 70.40 if it breaks up below here. Other than that, that's just 50 pips. That's terrible. So for me, I don't know. It's just mediocre. It's like you need to step back as a trader, as a professional trader. I hope you are a professional trader. You need to step back and say, what am I willing to invest my money in? Oscar asks if I am expecting dollar weakness within the next 2 weeks. If you say 1st of June is within the next 2 weeks, then yes, I do believe that. If it might just be for a week, then yeah, it might be just for the week. So in 2 weeks, I'm expecting dollar weakness. I don't think this is going to, well, it could go up, potentially go up because euro strengthens. but it has a lot of resistance to catch. Like, it has to go above 109, it has to go above 1010. And are we really bullish at 1010 because we still have resistance at 111.50? So it's like all these areas it has to break. Yeah, but of course, if it breaks above 190, you can start looking for buys again. But until that time, you really don't have any bones on the fish. No, fish on the bone, whatever you call that thing. So there is no, yeah, I'm just saying this is a range. This is not trending. We have tried. We have made some money in here as well, but the risk and the potential to lose money is larger than the potential for win money. Okay, I think that's where I stand. But yeah, welcome back, Oscar. Isn't Dixie going up as well? Okay, so Dixie. DXY. Sorry, not Dixie. DXY. Yeah, but that would be contrary. That would make EURUSD go down, right? This is just opposite of EURUSD. So if you believe this one is rising, then you're believing EURUSD then you're believing EURUSD falling then, right? This is the low of euro. This is the range we are right now at 111. No, 101, 101. 1010, high 100. Sorry, minor numbers. High 100. If you believe you're going to break here, yes, of course. So this is just a mirror of EURUSD on the opposite direction. And if you believe this is going higher, then EURUSD is going lower. That's how simple it is. But this is not a market that I strongly believe in. Like, I made a range here and it broke out and it came back up again. So I don't know. I can trade this one. That's okay. That's all right. I can do that. Freddy is here. Wasim, I have seen your messages. But yeah. Okay, so what are you seeing, Wasim? You're seeing NAS 100. Okay. I don't understand why you guys are trading NAS. I honestly don't understand it. Dixie is at least bullish for now. He is making higher lows, and trying to make higher highs. So Dixie is DXY is bullish. Nasdaq. So what's the fascinating thing of this one? It was supposed to go lower. It kind of went lower, as I said. Maybe it's not as strong lower as I would hope for. And yeah, maybe catch it up at 1887, maybe. I don't know. It looks very bullish to me, so it looks bullish. So I think it's going to go higher then. Gold. So I'm just trying to go back to who requested first what. USD and DXY, we have done that. Pound, dollar as well. Okay. So yeah, it looks bullish, but I don't have any knowledge of Nasdaq. I don't trade it, and I'm not planning to investigate myself into trading it because I have enough trading on dollar and yen already. So yeah, pound dollar. What are we looking at here? We are looking at a new low. Actually, I did this. This is actually not repainted. I did this before price was up here. I can't remember when I did it. It was before that week. So that's 2 weeks ago. Maybe if you find a video where I do that, or if I do that before that. But this one is not repainted, so I find myself quite lucky there. And should we just try another one? Price back up here and price back down to 19 and a half. Is that a good thing? No. So price going down to 19.5. This is not bullish, this is bearish. If you are a bull, don't trade it. Exit your sell position, no, buy position. If you are already selling, hold it. I think we're going down to here. And if it, after 119, we might see a larger pullback before, and I don't think at all we're going to stop here. Like 21, I think that's not the stop. It's just, that's just hanging in thin air. So that's a low there, that's a low there. Yeah. Let's go back then. Yeah. Okay, so it has previously stopped here, but the first one has always gone lower than that, and lower than that, and then it touched us. Last time it went lower than that and then touched 1950. So yeah, I don't think, well, I don't think this is the end, but I also believe it's going to come back up again at what did I say, 122, 123, 122.30 before falling again. Okay. Awesome, mate. How do you capture pullbacks if you're sleeping and not watching the market? Limit orders. You go to your forex broker when the market's open and you enter a limit order. A limit sell or stop buy, is that what it is, the same? So yeah. So you kind of have to go to your broker and do that ahead, and then set your stop loss, your take profit, and then leave it, and then hope that market comes to you. And if it doesn't, then okay, fine. Let's move on. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Pound, Aussie, Euro, Pound, still looking for shorts. Price coming back up to 21.8, 22.30, depending of where price goes. All right, gold. Gold is going higher. Gold is going higher. Gold is going up to maybe, come on. Gold is maybe going up to 77, and ultimately going up to 1800, 1820, I think it is, 1812. So any pullback to this resistance here, then rising up again. Yeah. Frederick says New Zealand yen, Aussie yen, pound yen. Please do the 3 of them. Okay. Mali says, awesome, dude! Like 4 times. That was a bit overkill, Mali. Alright, let's continue. Yeah. Stop loss. Somebody asked about if I put my stop loss down here. Is that too short? Well, it all depends. Can you hold a stop loss down to 700? That's 200 pips. That's up to you, kind of thing. Do you guys want to hear a personal story? Are you guys into something fun? And if there's any, and if I'm supposed to tell the story, you're supposed to say yes or no. So if I'm supposed to tell the story, you have to make sure that you're not below 18. The pivot point for this week is already set, Frederick. And what time should I look at them? They close at 12 midnight for you. So you can look at it at Saturday morning, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So Friday at midnight, that's when they close for you. So yeah. Gold is going higher. Pound yen was requested, I know. So I'm just going from top to bottom of what I remembered seeing. Then we are wanting for a pullback. Remember, we already have entries up here at 32.60 and 40 up in this area. I shorted again here on Thursday. So we are looking to take profit at 128.200 potentially this week. I want a pullback before selling it again. And if it just goes, it goes. It's like a landslide right now. It's on all the pounds, the landslide is increasing and cascading like last time. It just went harder and harder and harder and harder. I think that's kind of what's happening now. But then, yeah, I don't know the future. That's that. So any pullback to sell, and if you are lucky and you get up to 131, that would be an awesome entry. You can set your stop loss above that high there, maybe 75. Yeah. So 31 and stop loss around 131.70. Okay. Down to 121, 128. 30. Come on, why is nobody happy today? Why is nobody laughing? What am I done? Come on! Say awesome, mate! I just gave you targets, entries and stop losses. What is the risk? Well, it can potentially make a new high, yes, but that's risk with every period that you have. And you guys were supposed to answer if you wanted a story or not. Story time. Okay, then are you going to be the 1%, or are you saying that I'm the 1%, Oscar? But yeah, study charts is the best thing. I will see you. See you next time. Where are we else going now? Aussie yen? New Zealand dollar was requested for again. So any pullback, especially on New Zealand, pullback to anything below 60-ish, anything below 60, and then down to 58. That should be around 200 pips-ish. New Zealand is cascading at the moment. This is where they said, you know, we're going to do more QE. So New Zealand is really up for a ride to the downside. Are we touching this level at 55? I don't know. Depends how long the dollar will be strong, but New Zealand will be weak. So it all depends how weak it's going to be. So this is a nice pair to trade. And yeah, but also 58, yeah, 58, 200 also is also an area. So in this area, you can look to take profit. Yeah, I think that. Yes, okay. So the thing here is that I'm in trouble today. Okay, is anyone of you on TikTok? If you're on TikTok, there is this joke that you say to mostly female. So if you are a bit hearted, maybe not, maybe close your ears now. But the thing here is, I told the joke to my wife, and now she's upset with me. So I'm in trouble because, you know, it's kind of personal. So the joke is, okay. So on TikTok, you're asking a female friend like, if you have no feet, do you wear shoes? No. If you have no hands, do you wear gloves? No. But why do you wear a bra then? And she got very offended. So yeah, here I am in trouble. I thought it was a hilarious joke. I was like, awesome. You know, we have a very great relationship, so, you know, yeah. But she didn't take that very lightly. Anyways, let's move on. And if you're wondering how my wife looks like, mapenzi nakupenda sana Zawa. So this is us. This is our wedding day. No, this is from our wedding, 5th of February. No, 5th of January, 2019. So here she is. I was so skinny at the moment. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Let's go back to trading now. Enjoy it. But I really like that punchline. It's like so out of, yeah. It's so funny. Anyways. I need to buy her flowers. That's true. I'm really in trouble. So I'm sleeping on the sofa today, so no worries. If you want to chat with me at night, I don't think I'll be sleeping much anyways. So yeah. Oscar, you're confirming Fed to go down on 5th of June. Well, okay, that's something. And the what do you call it? The policy meeting not until, is it 19th, is it, or 15th? So 10th is a bit early, but yeah, that's that. So New Zealand dollar is definitely down. That's also for New Zealand yen. That's the same thing. Hits profit for the week just on the close. Boom. Look for any pullbacks before selling it down to at least 62.5. So yeah. And then that's that. Stop loss above here. You're good to go. What it should be entry, that's kind of your plans. That's not my plans. As you can see, the moving averages is sideways, so it's not really hope with moving averages. It hasn't really broken out yet, but it's trying to break out now. So yeah, I think that's that. Aussie yen, the same thing. We have an entry up here. We are looking to at least 68. I think that's up. Looks to me right now to be a good take profit zone. And then if it starts dropping again, pull back, sell it again. I think this is a month where we're kind of ranging before going higher next month, maybe. It's kind of stuck and it doesn't go above 70, that one either. So it's kind of stuck and kind of deteriorating. Risk on sentiment. This is risk on. So deteriorating means it's not as strong anymore. Maybe it needs to come back down to do it again. Then they need to shake off some sellers so they can rise up again. CAD yen is still range bound. Really don't care anything for it. Take profit is 77.38 or 75 flat or 77.3. Anything else how you would like to enter, I don't know, that doesn't matter to me. If price is down here, maybe buy. If price is up here, maybe sell. But it's totally up to you. I don't really care for trading sideways, so enjoy that trade. Euro yen is one of a kind where you're thinking, as a seller, you're thinking this is a sell setup. As a buyer, you're thinking this is a buy setup. So it's really what's going to happen here. Is it closing above 16.5? That would pressure the bullish move. If it fails to close above, it's still then bearish, as the bearish trend is going lower. Then this is a place to short from, all the way down to 14.5 area, where you have like a double bottom kind of shenanigan that really sets up a high time frame double bottom. Then you might look for it to reverse again. But yeah, that's kind of that. Colin says she's gorgeous. I will take your remarks. How are you doing, Jay? I'm fine. Coffee says beautiful, sweet couple. But that's my pair. Bonsoir. You're a cat. Yeah. So what else? Did I cover everything of your now, Freddy? Freddy said. Something about New Zealand, Aussie, pound, yen. I have done 3 of them. Okay, good. And I don't know if my wifey will see this. Maybe she will see it later. So I will ask her to comment in the comment section. So yeah. But yeah, she's not here. Lucky me. But yeah, once she ever cools off, once I've given her the flowers, then she can come to the place, to that space. But yeah, she's very gorgeous. I'm a lucky man. So, you know, sometimes you make mistakes and you say sorry and give her flowers, some chocolate, and you're done. Yeah. Okay, good on that. EuroCAD. Should we do EuroCAD? Okay, we can do EuroCAD. Why do you want to trade EuroCAD? I must ask. Okay. 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 Colin, I have just done pound dollar literally 5 minutes ago. So if you go back, we are bearish on pound. We are looking to short. And I've given you 2 potential entries with 75 pip stop loss all the way down to, I think it's 19.5. I think that's the right one. Or is it 22? Yeah, 19.5. Hmm. EuroCAD. So what are you looking at? I see sideways market. I see sideways market. I see sideways market. So you guys are really testing my patience today. Sideways market. Why are you giving a sideways market? Why are we even considering sideways market? If you are in a sideways market, the only reasons is buy, sell, 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 buy. That's what you do. If it then goes higher, you sell here. So that's your plan A, and that's your plan B. And as a buyer, you kind of just enter down here and don't enter in the middle because you have resistance here and you have resistance here. So if it goes above that in the range, that doesn't really count as a trend, so you can still pull back down to the same price again. Stop loss hit and you're out. Ding, 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 down. So what's really happening here is not something that I would like. It's a weak trade. It's a strong trade. It's nowhere going nowhere. We have, yes, been rising like a rocket back in March, but that was that. All right. Rafika asks, is it true that Norwegian government buys stocks in companies like Apple and Google on the behalf of the people of Norway and have around how many thousands is that? 200,000 US GDP? Yeah, the Norwegian pension fund, the Norwegian investment fund, the Norwegian International Investment Fund. I don't remember what the English term is. But yeah. Let's see. So currently it's called the Norwegian Investment Management. That's the value of it currently. All right. So basically, yeah. That's how much we have now in a fund that also owns stocks and bonds and all kinds of things like that. So that's true. I can confirm that. And they owns a lot of things, but not coal and not mining. So yeah. So we have a reserve fund. Yeah, so EuroCAD is really a dead thing to me, people. I don't know who did it. Musa says, okay. So yeah, I'm giving you the entries, I'm giving you what you should do. So I think that's that, really. Somebody said USD NOK. Finally, we've gone back to Norway. Yes, finally. USD NOK I will do with pleasure. So USD NOK is so Norwegian bank defended. They went into the market, literally went into the market and said, you know what? We're going to defend the Norwegian krone. They did. Literally, here, they bought the Norwegian krone, so norske kroner, so that it fell because it was too high. So the problem was that the krone was so weak, it has gone down like with a, what is it, 30% overnight, 30% down. Really terrible for the Norwegian krone. So at this top at around 12, the Norwegian bank had a press conference, and they said they will look into it. Okay, and now this week they said, yeah, they took the interest rate down to 0. We have 0 interest rates at the moment. And then it said, yeah, we spent 3.2 billion on defending krone here. So they said they were considering it, but actually did it, and that started market to fear selling it. So they took profit, and now ever since we have just ranged. So Bombers Alvin says, any thoughts on Euro Pound? I have done Euro Pound. You need to look on Euro Pound. You need to look for the pullback, and the target was. You'll do Euros. I'm just going to take that out of my head. Okay, pullback to 88.60. Target is 90.5. Done. You can only buy if you sell it. I will ask you not to. Please don't sell it right now. So Euro USD NOK is really ranging, and it's nothing to do here unless it breaks below, pullback, sell. That means a weakening dollar, a strengthening krone. So generally, this one is strong and this one is weak. And also, you have to look at NOK as Brent. It's related to Brent because we export. I don't know how large of the GDP the oil is, but it's a lot, and that's why we have the fund, because we have oil and we have managed it well. So when the oil gets strong, kroner also gets stronger. So you have to look to those in particular. That would, and then you kind of have to look at the economic data from Norway as well. How is it? How is the jobless claims? How is the interest rates? How is the CPI, labor market? Then you would kind of make a decision: should it be a buyer? Should it be a seller here? I tend to be a buyer here because krone is weak and oil is weak, but that's kind of what has happened so far. Yeah, okay. So that's that. Okay. I don't have any targets for you until it has gone below. Then we can short it down. Maybe ultimately down to 96, 9.6. But other than that, no, just wait for it. Euro Aussie was requested for. Yeah, okay. Okay. So if Aussie now becomes strong, okay? If Euro Aussie now becomes strong, no, weak, sorry. If this becomes weak now, then we are definitely going to look for any pullbacks, any pullbacks, any pullbacks, any pullbacks. So you have to look at what Aussie does it against the dollar and against the yen. So if you're shorting Aussie dollar, Aussie yen, then you can buy your Aussie. I don't have any targets for you now, but let's do at least 72. Yeah, at least 72. 172. Can you teach us some Norwegian jokes? Well, I don't know. I have to think of it. I don't know. We're so. Well, I don't know. Can I crack a joke? Really? You kind of have to understand Norwegians to really laugh, though. So it's just me sitting here. But we have. So our ministers, our prime minister, our the leader for NATO has very poor English, so we just make fun of those. But I can prepare a joke next time. But yeah. Okay, what? I'm just thinking of those naughty ones from TikTok. That's all I can remember right now. But yeah, Euro Aussie is rising. What else? Yeah, I will think about it, Rafik. A couple of words in Norwegian. Our national anthem is called Ja, vi elsker dette landet. In English, that is yes, we love this country. So that's our national anthem. So if you want to listen to Norwegian and how it sounds like, you can search for Ja, vi elsker. National anthem of Norway. Norway. Norway, no war. What else have been requested? I know there's a lot of things I've been requesting for I haven't done yet. USD CAD. Okay, again another range on the CAD. This is funny. This is fun, you know. This is fun. So I really want you guys to trade something that trends, something that makes a higher high, higher low, boom. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? But now we are just in a range. It's kind of boring. It's nothing to do. So you sell up here and you buy down here. Does it come back down? You buy here, you sell here. And it will continue forever and ever and ever and ever and ever until it breaks. Okay? And you never know when it breaks because we can have wicks like this and still come back into it. So don't be too sure. But this is range bound. This is not my alpha. This is not where I want to trade. Also, people, have you guys subscribed to this channel if I have given you any targets, any laughter, any entries, any targets, any stop losses, or any of those reasons should be enough for you to like this video. And so me and YouTube can see that we have done something right today. And if you like more of my videos, then you should subscribe. And if you need help, you can go in the link below to my Discord channel and join us so you can get more help from me during the week, because I'm not always live on YouTube like now, so that would be requested for you to do. So I'm here spending my time with you today for free. That would be humbling, I must say. Or you're like, yeah, you have to do this anytime. I don't need to do this at all. I can be with my friends, I can be with my traders, I can be with my wife giving her flowers. I have plenty of things to do if you wondered. I can make more videos because this week I've been working on fundamental bias on my course. So now they should know how to make their own fundamental bias. And then also we have pivot points coming up, and we have more technical analysis coming up. So price action. So have stuff to do. There's nothing. So target for this week is 42.30 or 39. It depends what are you, buyer or seller. Anything in between. How long have you been trading? Since 2013. That would be 6 years now, I guess. So 6 to 7. No, yeah, I would say 2013, 2014. So 6 years at least. Yeah. So I am self-taught kind of a thing. I have I have made myself profitable without paying for courses. And now I'm just having a Discord channel, I'm having this YouTube channel for us to come together, have some fun, have some laughter, have some entries and some targets, having some coke, and basically showing how trading can be, that it's not about losses, it's not about being fearful, it's not about being miserable, it's not about being sad, but it's about enjoying the process, setting yourself up for the best opportunities and investments, and for you to like take a step back that, you know, I can say today, right now, I can say today that I'm not going to trade until June. That's serious. I'm not going to trade until June. That could be if the market was against me right now. I would say I will wait for June to come. But right now I'm in profit and well in profit and good in profit. So I'm not going to close my trades. But that could happen. Okay? Like I could say until June. So we have to have a long-term view. What are we doing every month, every week from today? Today you can do something about. There's nothing you can do about the past. Don't think about the past. What can you do today to improve you, to plan ahead for this year until December? Okay, so what is happening until December? There is an election in America. There is a coronavirus. There is a potential recession. So how do you play that into your bias, into your trading? Where would you look? What trends would you look for? When are you planning to enter those trades? What kind of market conditions do you want to see? What kind of price action do you want to see? All this you need to have clear mind about, so you're ready, willing, and able when you see it. Okay? So you're not late. You have to plan to not be late. But if you're just sitting here around but not bothering anyone and just trading, pew, 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 entries, stop, loss, then you don't have enough money until the real fun begins. That was difficult. Okay. Why June? Well, there is a new month in June. June is the next month to come. June, there's a new ways the market will behave. If you want to look into it, it's in my mentorship. But yeah, and you as a trader have to plan. It really comes down to you as a trader planning ahead. What is ahead? June. Have you not planned for August? What are you going to do 1st of August? And by that I mean not to make you like, oh, but to really make you, okay, you have to plan. Okay, how would you plan for August? Okay, there's a number of ways of planning for August. One way is to look at what's happened before. What normally happens in August, okay? What other things can happen in August? What is typical about August, okay? Typical about August is coming back from summer. August is maybe where volatility spikes up, where maybe large investors look to enter their positions. So there will be some entries, there will be some moves in the market. Okay, then you need to prepare for those moves that you anticipate ahead so that you can take them. Yeah, but there's a lot of reasons of why June is a month you need to have a plan for. For every month you need to have a plan for. What are you doing in July? I have a plan for July. It might be what you think it is in July, but I have a plan for July. So be smart, people. That's what I meant by it. Be smart, be clever, think ahead, plan ahead, so that you don't look at what has happened now, but what is going to happen here. So if it doesn't go your way as you planned, then you do a better plan next year, and you do a better plan the year after that. So every time you make a plan, you make a better plan than you made last time. And for every month, when you make a plan for the next month, you make a better plan for the month after that again. And sometimes you're like, okay, it doesn't work out. Then that's okay. Don't lose too much then. Okay? So let's take it here. Let's take it here. This is a trade I've not done anything to do. Okay, no, we're not. Okay, so here we are. Okay, let me just. So, for example, New Zealand Swiss. If you're a Swiss trader or New Zealand trader, just random. Okay, this is where we are right now. Are we going to go lower? What do you do if price ever comes here? If you have sold every pullback, you are likely to take profit in this area. I just planned ahead for you. Congratulations, I gave you a plan. If you think we're going to go higher again, what do you need to see? You might need to see a break above 60 for you to be buyer again, okay? So if you're looking to buy, then this is your plan A, and down here is your plan B as a buyer. If you're a seller, this is your plan A, this is your plan B. That is actually just falling and falling and catching every pullback that you can get until this bottom. And look, that's June 1st. Not a coincidence that I tried to stop before June. Okay? So if you believe you're going down until June, then that's how you trade it. And if it breaks above, makes a new high, then you don't. Then you're fine. Then you wait for June. Okay? Durango 95. I don't understand where you're coming from, where you're. I don't understand you. You're just shouting. Gold nor silver will help you. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? Like we are buying gold to save our planet? Or silver to save our planet? Most don't think about the farm factor. Farming gold? If more bad things happen, is farmers will be farming by hand for us only, not you. Your metals will be worthless. Okay, I don't know, understand where you're coming from. I have not talked about metals. I have not talked about our machines breaking down, or yeah, I don't understand. Please explain, or it's utter nonsense that you're coming with, in the sense that there's no value for that statement in this conversation here about New Zealand dollar, New Zealand Swissy. Roger says, any thoughts on pound yen? I am going to short. I'm still short, and I'm still going to short until short is not a possibility anymore. I think I'm short until 128 at least. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. So I think we may go down this week now. Maybe take profit here. A large pullback up to 132 again before falling down again. So I think we are. It's not like traders are like, oh, I'm fed up with selling because selling is so fun. But at some point they will start feeling, I don't know about this one anymore. Yeah. Ask, do you think dollar may go weaker this week? No. Nope. I don't think dollar will be weak this week. Which is a better trade, New Zealand Swissy or New Zealand yen? I would, Camino, I will say New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen for everywhere. Apakino says summer vacation about August. Okay. So in July, people go for vacation. People goes off trading. And then there's a driving season in America where people drive and drive and drive and drive to their holidays places and to the homes, and so there's a lot of demand for fuel in America. America is demanding, how much is it? Is it 20% of the world's oil? So when America goes on travel in the summer, that's seen in the demand curve. So that's a thing for oil. But yeah, as well, US oil. Do I think it's going to go back to negative? I think so. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. So I asked about New Zealand Swissy and New Zealand Swissy yen. I would do New Zealand yen because I'm a yen trader. And Swissy does stupid things sometimes. Maybe Swissy is, yeah. So I talked about the Norwegian central bank interfering with the market. That is called manipulation, by the way. That is market intervention by the central bank, and they say it loud later on, of course. But we saw it coming. I'm just telling you that manipulation in the market happens. It is alive, and yeah. That's what they do all the time. So if you're saying that the market is manipulated or is a scam or whatever, it is manipulated, yes. Because central banks try to manipulate the market to go in the one direction. That's what they do every day with their policies, with their purchases of bonds and stocks and whatever they do. How would the Fibonacci retracement help me determine if it is a continuation of trend or a reversal? Okay, a small. I don't need to do Fibonacci even. I can just do price action here, people. Okay, so where is it sell? Where is it still? Where is it bearish? Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's do a small Fibonacci thing here. So once it breaches this one, I would say it's a bear. Okay, we are then bearish on here. Okay, so swing high, swing low. We have a 38% retracement. Okie dokie. Then that's just a pullback to short again. Okay, let's take it down to the next one. There is kind of a pullback here, but not so much. Below 23, not so much. Okay. Next. I'm just self-thought. I don't know if I do the Fibonacci correctly, but still, okay. It's a retracement of 23 to 38.5, okay. 38.2, okay. But here we come into an interesting thing, okay? When is it a retracement? When it is a reversal? I don't need, what do you call it? Fibonacci. I can just say this high is high. Okay, so this high is lower than this high. We are still bearish. This high is still lower than this high. We're still bearish. This high is lower than that high. We're still bearish. This high is lower than that high, we're still bearish. This high is lower than that high, we're still bearish. This high is just the same as that high, we are no longer bearish. We have this high higher than that high, we have a change of trend. This low is higher than that low. This high is higher than that low. This high is higher than that low. We have a bullish trend. Okay, then we stop here, and you break a break above here. That's the continuation of the bullish trend. That's up to take profit again. So really, when is it ending? Once you have a high, just as this last high, and a new higher low compared to that low and that low, we have here changed the trend. Okay, that's done. Price action on the 4-hour, important. Good evening, sorry I'm late, but I will your video from the beginning. I thank you for your valuable time. Awesome, mate. That's a like right there, mate. Awesome, mate. How about cola? Can't live without cola. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That cracked me up. Really amazing. Thank you. Okay, so what other pairs do you want me to cover? Amazing people. Stoyanov. Georgy Stoyanov. It sounds either Russian or East European. So we take a guess and say you are from either Russia, a Russian country, or what else is it? Ukraine, maybe? That's the end of it. S&P 500. I think we are going to go down a bit, but it's generally bullish. So generally going to go higher. Enjoy, Rafiq. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. So I hope that everyone who is here right now have seen that we are generally we are generally shorting Aussie dollar. We are generally shorting the Aussie dollar, looking for a pullback here. We are not trading Euro USD because Euro USD is sideways. Pound dollar, we're looking for a pullback, maybe up to 22, maybe back up to 22.2-ish in this area. Or plan B is up at 22.60. So yeah, still continuing lower. Gold, we're going up to 1812. Target for this week is 777, and our initial target of the month is 1812. Pound yen, we're going down to 28,200-ish, this area here. I'm just doing price action without any of my drawings. 22.2, 128.2. New Zealand dollar, we were going down to 58, I think. So that's around 200 pips down. USD CAD, we are not trading USD CAD. Nada, not yet. Until we have a new high, a pullback, then you can trade it. If you have a high above this high, above this high, above this high, then you can start trading it as it's. And then if you're shorting it, you have to wait for a break of 39. In the meantime, you buy 139 and you sell 142. It's a range trade. Aussie yen, we are looking to short Aussie yen down to 67. CAD yen, we are not trading. Bulgaria, okay, I wasn't too far off then. Good. Stoyanov. We're not trading CAD yen, Euro yen. This is really the break or not. If it breaks above 116.70, we are continuing the bullish trend. So it's really both trending, is trending lower. Both think this is a reversal. So it all depends what you are. Are you a buyer or are you a seller? This is a sell area. If you're a buyer, you need to have a new high. Then continuation. New Zealand yen is at the bottom, so you need to wait for a pullback before shorting it again. What the target was, I can't remember right now. Okay, it was down to 62.5. Sounds okay. USD yen is Target is 108.200 or down to 106.50. We have an early target this week to buyers, coming down again. This move here, lack of a new high, really puts me off. That really doesn't sound like a really good trend. And in the end, I'm not trading USD or yen together anyways. It doesn't make sense to me because they're strong together and weak together, so it doesn't recall to me as a good trade even. Aussie Swissy, we're looking to short down to 61.5. CAD Swissy, range bound. Euro Swissy, range bound. Pound Swissy, we're going to 16.40. Hoping for a pullback up to 18.5. And New Zealand Swissy, we're looking to short any pullback and then down to 56 maybe. USD Swissy, we are range bound, so we're not trading USD Swissy. We are range bound, so any breakout is to be considered to be a reason to enter, but right now it's nothing right now. Aussie CAD, nothing here. Aussie New Zealand is rising higher, so any pullback to buy. I don't know what the target is. Where are we? Okay, it's upper resistance then. Okay. Well, when you move so fast, so high, then it's going to go solid before falling again. But yeah, this one is really at the end of it. Euro Aussie was requested. I think I said something about rising up to 74. I think 174. EuroCAD is range bound, so I'm not really interested, but if you're a seller, you sell here at 154. If you're a seller, you sell here at 157. If you're a buyer, you're only buying at 151. That's that. Euro pound is at pullback bounty 88.60 and up to 90.40. All right. Yeah, and then pound Aussie is going lower. Pound CAD is going lower. That's all because of pound. So really, yeah, I think that's that. Almost took the profit target. Okay, so thank you guys for joining in today. Thank you guys for being here. I have had a blast. It is our national day today. As you can see, the flag behind me. There it is. Is it still there? Still hanging there. So I hope you guys have had an amazing time. Have enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you have gotten any value. If not, I need to do something about if you didn't get any value. So, and then there's a Discord link in below. You can join in to my Discord channel. And happy pips. Amazing week ahead. More targets, more profits to be taken. Until next time, stay safe. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. And be happy. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon.